deep dive into Barbarian.
Okay.
I done trash.
You say you didn't watch the whole thing, huh? You say it's trash. Oh yeah, you say you didn't like it. That's right.
I didn't like this movie. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, it was
go ahead, go first.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go because a lot of it's got a lot of mixed reviews. More people like it than not though. But it does have.
There were things I liked about it.
Yeah,
there were things I liked about it.
Give it a go, Mika.
I ain't like nothing about this movie. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. From like, I remember I started watching it and I got to halfway through the movie. I got to the scene where Keith decided he wanted to take his crazy ass downstairs and she didn't run. Like, I was like, oh, I would have left Keith.
Oh yeah,
Keith would have been gone. Keith would have been gone, and I would have been gone too. Me in the car.
Yep.
But no, this I guess because this movie just didn't make sense to me. I'm like,
oh right, it definitely didn't make sense. Yeah,
like it just didn't make sense to me. And then they tried to like tie it all in at the end, and I was like, it'd have been better if you would have gave the context of this house at the beginning of the movie, because then I would have understood it a little bit more. But you gave it to us towards the end.
It was a nasty edit. It was a nasty.
Yes, it was. It is. Yeah, I agree. It died in the editing room.
I feel like if they had gave us the context of what was up with this house at the beginning of the movie, like kind of gave us like a quick flashback and then cut to now, and she's at this house. It's in this effed up neighborhood. If they had did that, I probably would have understood it more.
Let's unpack the neighborhood. Now, if anybody, I don't know if anybody listening or watching is from Detroit. What up? Good evening.
What's good?
Evening.
I don't know if anybody's from Detroit, but that was Detroit.
I believe it.
That was Detroit. And reason why I want to unpack that is because you got a lone Airbnb
in the middle of it, right?
In the hood.
Middle of that,
in the middle of
not even the outskirts, just right in the smack dab in the middle of that bitch.
Just nothing going on.
That bitch the hood stronghold. Like
I mean, I'm a man, so I probably would have stayed there because I'm
right. I ain't worried about that shit. Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's me. Cause I'm like, all right, I need a place to lay my head, but in the morning I'm out this bitch.
I'm dipping. Right.
Right. I mean, I'm pretty sure you would have been like, what in the fuck is going on?
Right.
And when she did that scan,
yeah,
and all the lights was out,
right?
Oh, I was gone. In my mind, I got in my car and I found a Holiday Inn about 50 miles outside of the.
That's what was crazy too. She act like soon as old buddy opened, soon as Pennywise opened the door,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like. As soon as Pennywise,
I never see him as anything else, like ever. That's him. He got the face, and he just looked like that all the time now. Like, I think it's the makeup. He looked like that now.
But soon as he opens the door, and there's somebody else in there, I'm not having no dispute about who gonna stay the night, or I'm getting the couch. You get it? Nah, I'm like,
hell no,
bro. You
got it. I'm finna get my money back.
Right, I'm gonna get my money back, and I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying?
This refund, and I'm finna use this money to go stay at the Holiday Inn 50 miles outside.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what was wild to me. But they had to make her because they had to make her the heroine.
Right.
And she had to be strong. I think when they be writing these female characters, they think being strong is being hard-headed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That ain't like, no.
Like she was like a wild card. Like you ain't know what she was gonna do and that was for no reason. Like 1 minute you was wanting to leave, and the next minute she was wanting to go down there and check the shit out. Like
I'm gonna investigate.
Right. Let it.
Look. Like I said, it's Mika. It's some bad things, but it was a fun. The thing was, I took my daughter to see. It was a fun movie. Me and my daughter looked at each other and we was like,
see.
What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because it was so idiotic.
Right. It really was. And the twist was like, for real? Like what?
Again, if they had given us the context of this
right,
house
I feel you.
at the beginning of the movie, I probably wouldn't have said that this movie was horrible. But the simple fact that you gave us all the context in the middle of the damn movie. I mean, it wasn't even in the middle. It was the end.
That was a bad.
It was the end of the second movie because this was really two different movies.
It was.
And that's the thing. When I watched it, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it was.
This started as this. This started as your Stranger Danger movie, and then it was also this movie that they shot with Richard Brake and all that shit. This whole fucked up movie, and then it was like, wait a minute.
Let's merge the two movies.
Let's try this and see what happens.
But see, that's what happens when you have a movie that probably would have ended up being
straight to streaming.
Good. Well, no, just that first half, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like Mika said, if they would have took the context, threw it up front, just the flashback, they didn't have to give us, because that flashback didn't give us too much.
No,
it right.
was just enough. Threw that in the front, let her, soon as they could have did that flashback, cut straight to her pulling up, you know what I'm saying, Airbnb, yada, 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 Pennywise, all that other good shit.
Yeah.
But to me, since they wanted to make it a victimhood movie, because that's what I saw. Like once they added the maybe I raped her, maybe I didn't rape her guy, you know what I'm saying? The Jeepers Creepers. Who was that? Long?
Justin Long, yeah.
Once Justin Long got introduced, it became a whole
nother movie.
And then they just said, all right, well, let's make it his house and he's gonna go, and you know what I'm saying?
Right, like how the fuck do you have a house somewhere that you don't
know about this basement?
I don't know how you don't know about this basement. What did you buy the house and not do nothing with it?
Right.
No, he made it into an Airbnb.
As soon as you buy it, you didn't check nothing in the premises?
Nothing.
I don't care how much money
there's a string hanging from a hole in
the
wall.
Like I would have been all down and because that looks like some old shit in the basement.
Yep.
So what can I sell? What can I throw away? You know what I'm saying?
This fool said, "Can I mark underground storage at square footage?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" I say, "Wait a minute, what the fuck?"
but that's what made the cringe so good because that made
it did.
Asshole. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It made him like the asshole of all assholes.
He did. It really did.
You find an underground cavern. You ain't even went all the way in this shit. You go get the flashlight and the fucking tape measure. How much per square footage can I get for this shit?
Right.
Nigga, if you don't go get the gun and the motherfucking
and the popos and the police.
What is going on?
But he couldn't get the police. He wanted to be there.
No,
he was on house arrest.
He was.
No, he wasn't supposed to leave. No, he wasn't supposed to leave. His lawyer told him not to leave.
That's right.
He left anyway. Yep, he left anyway. He wasn't supposed to be there.
I thought the lawyer said don't leave because it make you look bad.
I can't remember if that was why he said. Maybe that's what it was. But I know that someone told him not to leave. I do remember that, but maybe it was because
he went home.
Yep.
And it's crazy. I was expecting Jeepers Creepers to come get his ass again. He should have known better. He been down in some shit like that.
Been down this road before.
No, the part where Tess was like, "I'm out, I'm leaving," and Keith was like, "Nah, just let me go ahead and check." And then Keith goes down there, gets called, and Tess like, "I gotta go save Keith." Girl, you weigh $125.
Right.
If you don't go call the police,
get out of there. Like she never made when she got back up to the top.
Yep. The first time.
Yeah. Why she didn't do nothing?
Right.
And why none of the cars just automatically move? He rolled up in the car. What was her car?
I thought her car was parked in front of the house too.
I thought she was in the Jeep. Yeah.
She was in the Jeep.
Remember he can't remember AJ, what his name was AJ. AJ came back. He was back and forth in that house like he never saw her car.
Her car wasn't outside then.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
That is a mistake.
Right.
Because how did she
That's
get in
that
her
bad
car?
editing, man. That's that bad.
Right.
Because she did get in her car at one point and run.
And dip the fuck out, right?
And try to dip out.
And let's get to the part. I guess this would be the end. No, that ain't necessarily the end. But the homeless dude
Yep.
And how they found him, or how what do she even have a name? What do we call
her?
her?
Mother. That's what they call
her.
The
mother. Yeah, the mother.
How did Mother find them?
That's another thing that
That's what he told her.
I see that, but
at night.
That's what I'm trying to understand. Like,
and they had a whole fire burning. How was
but
she?
He always, but he was like, "This is where I be at. She don't fuck with me." But I guess that time he was like,
had her babies.
Yeah, I guess.
And
why was she so strong? I don't give a damn how.
That was a trip. Like, why the fuck was she like a monster? Like,
that was multiple years of incestual.
It makes you strong. Super strong.
I can't confirm or deny.
It should start breaking.
You're right.
A while, shouldn't it?
I can't confirm or deny that. She was 7'1" and
had
the strength of. She had the strength of the Black Panther inside her.
Right. And she had like Yao Ming legs and Yao Ming arms. That bitch is like gangly man. Like, what in the world? Like, she looked like a spider. Like.
She had like geographic titties and everything.
Well, she looked like the old lady from It Chapter 2. It looked like the same character. Like,
so they was just fucking combining all these movies together. That's what it was. A big.
That's what it was. And
that's why they put. That's why they put him in there. Mm. Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
This movie, so he was like, "Hey man, go ahead and throw in the long."
Go and put, not the long titty. Oh no.
Not long
titty.
So long
no.
Long titty in there.
Long two titties.
Oh man.
Oh, maybe that's your Tubi. Tubi titty. There you go.
Oh, my head hurt.
Why did
anyway.
Do you think that he should? I don't think anybody should have died.
No.
And this is the reason why I say that. As far as narratively, like if I'm writing a film, I think we only needed one death, which was Pennywise, right? I don't think Justin Long needed to die.
Yeah, it was.
Nah, he did need to die because
he was
selfish.
He was but this is the reason why I say he didn't need to die, right? And he didn't need to do the bullshit that he did. This is the reason why he didn't need to die, because that was. I'm not gonna say that wasn't in his character, his assholishness, but that was just like way too. To me, was just too overboard for his character.
He tossed the chick.
Yeah, he threw
over the water tower.
Yeah. I know
the top of a water tower.
I just don't know. Do you see him as a murderer? That's what I'm saying.
Nope, I don't see
character.
Yeah,
no, because he was in his feelings about that rape allegation.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't see him doing that. That's what I'm saying.
Right. But they made him an asshole in the end because he was like, "I'm trying to live."
Right.
And that's all I'm saying. That's why I say I don't think he deserved.
I mean,
doing that, yes.
Violated.
Doing that, yes. But I think we never got any closure whether he did the rape or not. Right.
He kind of told on himself.
Did he say it?
The phone call. Yeah. Yeah, he was like, yeah, he sounded real rapey. He was sounding real creepish.
He called and apologized. Dumb.
Right.
Yeah, he did make that call, didn't he?
Yep. He was drunk too, so
he did that on.
No, he was drunk. He called her drunk at night after he had left the bar.
Right. Okay.
But I'm just saying, he became the asshole after he got violated with the Cambodian breast milk.
Cambodian breast milk. That was
breast milk. Make my day.
He tried to feed him with a bottle, and he was like, "Get that out my damn face." She's like, "Oh,
straight from the titty."
And she was trying to take this in. Suck it. She was trying to say some shit.
She was trying to tell him that. Like, she was
like, say it again, Blue. What she say? What she said, Blue?
Like suck this motherfucker. Like if you don't put that long nipple ass titty there. Come out, suck it. Then get mad when I don't want that shit. He then drag them to the room to teach them how to suck motherfucking nipples.
You see the TV? That's what you're supposed to be doing.
I know that had to stink. Think about that shit,
bruh. Like
wash none of that shit.
Bruh, steak is an understatement. That shit was like death. Like you're probably rotting. Like
because I'm pretty sure she's had kids and they just probably has died, and that's why she
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
and then Frank was down there with her.
Yep.
He just wanted to go. You started this shit, motherfucker.
Right, you did it, motherfucker. Right, you did it.
And then you took the chump way out and killed yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Bust ass.
And because he knew he was finna be found out.
He's like,
he knew he was found out.
So,
I don't think they would have gone. I mean, he was old. They gonna put him in jail for what? Like, they put his ass in the retirement home. Shit.
They put him in retirement home.
Right.
I wouldn't even know how to, because I think you only did one girl, right?
No,
and that one girl probably turned into all of that shit. The girl that he followed from the grocery store, right?
From what the old man was saying, he was kidnapping women.
Yeah,
and he was raping them and then keeping them downstairs. And every time they gave birth to children, he was raping the children too. Mm-hmm. That's why mother was so deformed, right? Because she was from years and years of incest. Of incest. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that dude, that boy. And he just he looked like
that dude is weird. He's funny looking. Like Richard Brake is scary looking. Like
he might, you know what I'm saying? You have to watch him, man. You have to watch.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen 31?
31.
It's a Rob Zombie film.
Oh, I did.
Oh yeah.
He was kind of creepy in that shit too. Like, ooh, man.
I like the shit that he do. That's not the Halloween shit. Like,
everything that's not Halloween and the monsters. If it's not if it's an original property, he's got to stay the fuck away from it.
He did I didn't watch the monsters.
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
What? I started watching. I was like, turn this shit off.
Why did
his wife is Lily Munster.
Yes.
All right. See,
don't watch that. Don't
see. That's what I'm saying, Rob. We love you. You know what I'm saying, but she cannot. You can't put her in every movie. She does okay in certain things. Like Devil's Reject, she was good. Mm-hmm. But when you see her in other movies, no, she can't do it.
That made me want to tell Rob
Zombie ass down
doing music after like that.
Yeah.
Man, if you don't take your ass on.
Yeah, you got to go back and do some more music after that shit, bro. You got to stop. Yeah. They no senor.
Have to sit you down with the long nipple, big titty bitch or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got to suck it.
Some of that Cambodian milk.
Right. You got. Right. You got to suck that. And like,
okay.
Hey,
this movie was confusing as hell. We watched two separate movies. So
yes, we did.
It was literally two separate movies.
Two short films smashed together.
Two short films smashed together.
And then they merged the two characters from these two short films together and was like, here's your monster.
Here's your monster, Yep.
Why was the movie even called Barbarian?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I didn't.
When I saw it, I was thinking something different. I was like, this girl's about to be fighting for her life. Versus
she finna fight Attila the Hun around this bitch. Like, a for real barbarian. Like,
I thought it was something like what Mika said. I thought it was going to be kind of like,
she fighting. She got to fight. Like,
like there's something down in the basement, and she's fighting for her life for the whole night. You know what I'm saying? But we got this.
Mika, you making me not want to like this movie, man.
Because it's not a good movie. I don't even know what you. I mean, yes, there were some parts that made me laugh. I was
I could find joy in that stuff, like the humor.
When she was trying to put that titty on his lips, I was like, bro.
That shit gave me the squirms. Like, I was like,
I was like, oh, not trying to put that.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Oh, but it was that edit was. Let me tell you why that edit was so nasty. So she gets captured, right? Boom, goes dark. I look at my daughter look at me, and she was like, "Is it over?" I'm like, "Shit, I don't know." Then that shit started playing, and it's they in California somewhere. I'm like,
that dude driving down the highway, yeah.
I was waiting for y'all to making my way downtown.
Yeah.
I
said, "What is it? What is?"
I thought like
look up at the projector. Hey, put the real movie back on. What's going on?
That was me watching the movie. I was like,
we finna get a whole nother movie cut in.
I said, wait a minute. Did HBO Max mess up? Is this a whole nother movie?
Hey, it was like the Grindhouse films and shit.
Yeah, right.
Splice the bitches together.
I was like, the fuck is going on?
Then we not only that, we got a third short film because they did the flashback.
Yeah, the flashback. Yeah,
you're right. That was a third little short film. 3
short films combined into one, and you put all of the characters from all 3 of these short films in the end together.
That's it.
I liked it, man. I don't care what.
I thought it was a little entertaining. Me and the wife watched it. And we were entertained. I thought it was funny to laugh at. I watched it based on your recommendation, Blue, because you said it was a humorous horror movie. So that's the one I went into it. The goggles I went into it with that on, and I was like, yeah, I wasn't disappointed.
Now
I set my standards low though too.
When I went to watch, I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Right.
Watching this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I seen it pop up on Amazon Prime.
I mean, and but this was a successful movie this year. This was a box office.
Yep.
Yeah. You know why? Because nobody knew what the hell this movie was about.
Yep.
Because the previews didn't even give us the other short films. It gave us the first.
The main one, right? With the 2 characters, the male and the female. We thinking he's gonna be crazy. Like,
yeah.
I'm thinking he's gonna turn it to
that was it. That's it, Kobe. That's it.
That is it. Think about it. That's how they got everybody, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Like, oh, what Pennywise finna do to this little mixed girl? What he finna do?
They been finna turn into a monster. That's what he finna do. I'm waiting the whole movie like he
finna side and run. That's what she did.
Right. Exactly.
And that wasn't the same chick from Run Darling Run, was it?
I
don't think so. I've never seen this chick in movies before. The one that was in this one.
I've seen her before. What's her name? Look, what's her name? I'm talking about.
Pull it up.
Georgina Campbell. I think that is the same chick.
Georgina Campbell.
Is that the same chick?
No.
Hold on.
Probably ain't played in shit. Probably some CW shit.
Not CW.
Right.
No.
Nah, she ain't played in nothing major.
She ain't played it. Yeah, she's been in nothing.
Yeah, she's young too. I didn't expect her to be that young. I thought she would have been a little bit older than that. She's my age.
Yeah, she's done more like TV. That's where I seen her at Krypton. That's why
she was in that King Arthur flick with Charlie Hunnam.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where I've seen her before.
Yeah, I ain't seen her.
Okay.
She didn't.
That's where I saw her from.
She does some TV too.
Yeah, that's what a lot of her stuff is TV stuff.
Black Mirror. She was on Krypton, His Dark Materials. She's done a lot of shows.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Salute to her, man. Salute
to her.
Electric Dreams? What's Electric Dreams?
That was the cartoon or animated. I don't want to say cartoon. I think that was the animated thing.
What's his name was in it? The dude that be saying Maine all the time. That guy.
Terrence Howard.
That guy.
Yeah, but that's that on Barbarian, man. Ain't no need to really.
Hey, what y'all give it though?
I gave it about a solid 6.
You get a solid. I was gonna out of 5, I was gonna give it like a 3.
Okay.
2.5.
So a little over half, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a solid 2.
2.
Because we watched 2 damn movies. Right. And only the first part was good.
And they both get a 1.
I'm with it.
Damn.
Movie.
Fire out. Put the fire out.
I'm starting 2020, y'all. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Right?
Say bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Oh, man. Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think, man.
For sure.
Let's keep it moving. This is what I did.